me while I mod about 50 people. Hold on. You ready? You're going to sit. I'm going to try and talk while I do it. Problem is, I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to need my hands, so I'm just going to hold this microphone for the next however long I'm going to stream for. But I'm going to balance the microphone here, and I'm going to try and talk while I mod everyone. Hello, this is the uncomfortable close hour of the stream, right? So how have we all been? I've been all over the world, literally. I've met my heroes, I've met my enemies, and today on stream, I'm going to tell you the entire story, where I've been, what I've been up to, some things that happened along the way. You'll be happy to know that we actually filmed the entire journey. Well, almost. We missed a little bit of the journey, unfortunately, but it got filmed, and maybe one day we will release the footage, but until now it's archival. So last time we spoke, I had just finished on the QSMP, just for the next few months. Said goodbye to Tallulah. Little Lula got her goodbye, and then I went off and I flew off to Nashville, Tennessee, and that was the last time you saw me, chat. I have not gotten a tan in that entire time. I've been in the sun, and I'm still pale as shit. God, this is a lot of moderators. I'm about halfway through the list now. So yeah, you see how pale I am. I'm still a pale, skinny boy. That did not change while in America. Actually, I gained a little bit of weight in America. Thank you, American cuisine. Dude, American cuisine is mental. I always find whenever I'm back in England, I miss American cuisine. And the minute I'm in America, I miss British cuisine. That's just how it is. And I know you guys are laughing like, British cuisine? What the fuck is British cuisine? You know what I mean. Like, bangers and mash. Full English breakfast. They've all been modded. We've modded everyone. So now, oh my god, all these fucking gifted subs. This chat is moving too quick. Melis Rains Mitten, thank you for the 25. Holy shit, thank you for the walk. Is that 60,000 people? I did not know that many of you were... Bruh, I don't care. You know me. For those of you that know me, I'm not a big numbers guy. But like, there's really 60,000 of you who wanted to see me come back. That's fucking humbling as shit. The Garden of Eden, thank you for the 10. Holy fuck. I don't think I've hit those numbers in like... I think the last time I had this number was like the fucking Dream SMP when I read out the Crackergy, you forget yourself. That was the last time I had those numbers. Holy fuck. Morgo Lavania, thank you for the 25. Oh, I've missed you too, chat. I'm always brought a bit speechless by the support you guys give me. Like, holy shit. I don't know how I can give this back to you. I'm gonna... Wilbur, you forgot one. Please send me the name. Can I get Verlin Tots or Julie? Can you send me the name again? Please. Thank you. Ooh, road stories. Yes, I want to tell the entire journey around the continental United States and what I got up to. Okay, that's the person I missed. Sorry for missing one mod. There we go. All done. Bap. Okay. So, chat, let's just kick off. Should we just kick off the fucking stories? Should we kick off the fucking stories? I want to talk a little bit about QSMP as well, a bit afterwards, because I want to say my plans and what there is for the future. It's positive. I'm really excited to get back into the QSMP. We recently filmed Sorry with Phil, and literally me and Phil were just chatting about QSMP most of the time, much to Tommy's disgust. Me, Charlie, and Phil were just like, QSMP, and Tommy was like... I've got my big Pepsi bottle with Lionel Messi on it. There he is. What a legend. Holy shit. Thank you for the gifted. I'm going to hide the view account if that's all right with you, chat, because it's a little bit scary. So, we kick off by going to Nashville, Tennessee. Let me bring up my spreadsheet so I can give you the whole thing. Big things, chat. Big things are happening. I have a fucking 2 monitors now. I have a dual monitor setup. For the first time, for those of you that have followed me for years, you will know, chat, you will know I've had one monitor and I've used my phone for chat all these years. For the first time ever, I have 2 monitors. I have 2 so I can read chat while playing a video game now. What do you mean finally? Chat, what do you mean finally? That was my quirk. That was my cool thing I had. Should I put on chat? Do you want some music? Should I put on some music? Look, I can do it on my second monitor. Let's put on the El Clasico of what we want to listen to. Oh my god, I've just got fucking Skibbity Toilet on my fucking recommended. That's Ash. That's Ash's doing, chat. Ash made everyone listen to Skibbity Toilet. Tell you what though, I'm gonna be real. Is that too loud, chat? I've got all my sound turned off. Tell me how the music sounds, chat. Give me a 1 if the music's too quiet, and a 2 if the music's too loud, and a 3 if it's just right. Bit of a Goldilocks experiment. It's here. Now get a third monitor. No. 1, 3. Okay, everyone's saying it's just right. That's good enough for me. Again, just chat, just speak up if it gets too loud at any point. Too quiet's okay. So, yeah, Ash is obsessed with Skibbity Toilet. He's just been he watch on all our flights. He watches the entire thing from the get-go. I've seen it all. And we wait in anticipation for the next update, the Lovejoy boys. I think it's only me and Ash that really care though, and Leandra. Leandra's a bit of a Skibbity Toileter. Oh my god, someone with the 5 that I missed. I'm so sorry. And Nevi with the 25 gifted subs. Holy shit, thank you. So yeah, I'm a fan actually of Skibbity Toilet. Hot take from the cringe boy, but I think that anything created for here's a guitar to help you see. I'm sick. That's the guitar on the floor. I'm 6'6", chat. Right? I'm a long boy, and I'm sat in the middle. I'm sat in the center console of a 3-seater row. Okay. Phil's saying refresh chat. How about you shut up, Phil? Don't tell my chat what to do. Are you telling them they're cringe? What? What's that? Oh, you're saying oh, okay. I thought you was cool, like telling them to stop talking. Mrs. Gold 69, thank you for the 25. God, you managed my mum, Mrs. Gold. There she is. And Fruity Sushi, thank you for the, I think that was 25. And Sugar Cube Tyrant, thank you for the 10. Anyway, yeah, refresh. Get everyone to refresh if I've looked like I've gone. Anyway, so I'm now in the middle of a 3-seat row, and I'm shitting myself because I know that at some point I'm gonna need to stretch out my legs on this 9-hour flight, and also at some point I'm gonna have to go to the fucking toilet. Thank you for the 10, Nether XD. I'm gonna have to go take a big old shit at some point. And yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared of this flight. And immediately, these 2 elderly women, they wouldn't mind me calling them elderly because that's how they're self-described, came in. And they come and they've got the thickest, deep sort of southern girl accent, and they're like, "Howdy, you want to? I think this is our seat." And they go and they and I go, "Oh, okay, absolutely." And I stand up, and then one of them sits to my left, and the other one sits to my right, and I immediately realize they're talking to each other. So I go, "Oh." Okay. Do you want to swap places? I'm like, shall we swap? So then you can be next to your friend. And she goes, "Oh no, we're fine. We're fine like this." And I go, "Oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. Sure. Let's just do it like this, shall we?" So I'm in the middle, and these 2 elderly women are the most lovely people I could have ever been sat next to on a plane. They spend the entire time telling me about how they grew up, and obviously I'm a big American history fan, so like they tell me all about like their time growing up in the 60s and 70s. They remember JFK's assassination and shit, and they hated Trump, and they loved Clinton, they loved Obama, they were like the most sort of left-wing, liberal, old women. And I was just having a great talk about history with them, and they just kept feeding me chocolate, chat. They had like in classic like lovely Southern hospitality way, they constantly were just feeding me chocolate, right? All the time, right? And I was just sat there chowing down. I was just munching on chocolate huff. Like I had a nap at one point. I've never slept on a plane, but I hadn't slept the night before, so I fell asleep and I woke up. And as I woke up, I immediately had her leaning over and passing me candy. And I was just like, "Oh, good morning." And she was telling, it was absolutely, and as we were landing into Nashville, it was like middle of the afternoon in Nashville, and she was looking out the window and pointing out all the stuff, because she's always lived in Tennessee. She was telling me all about all the mountains and stuff. She was absolutely lovely. And yeah, it was great. It was great landing into Nashville. As I was getting off the plane, I added them to the guest list of the Nashville show, and they were totally fine with it. They were like, "Hell yeah." They were like, "Hell yeah, we'll come." I was like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll come." Now, for those of you that haven't been to a Lovejoy gig, it gets kind of jumpy. It's not, I mean, it depends on the venue. Sometimes you guys are very chill and you stand there quietly. I love playing to that crowd as well. I want to add, I do really love energetic crowds that sing all the lyrics and dance and have their own banter with me. That's my favorite. But I do love playing to the quiet ones as well. I really love it when I show up to a gig and you guys are just like listening quietly and singing along to all the songs that you love. That it's all great to me. Either way is great to me, right? But I basically invite these elderly women to the show, and they're like, "Fuck yeah!" So I'm like, "Okay, sick." I get into Nashville. Nashville is crazy. It's so bustling. I was expecting it to be really deep south. I guess it's because it's the city, though. It felt like surprisingly chill. Like I later on, as I'll tell you about in the tour, I did go to the deep south, and I did get to see how southern America can get. But Nashville felt pretty progressive. Nashville was very cool, and it was quite trendy actually. And some of the boys went out on a night out in Nashville, and they went to like, I want to get your opinion on this, chat. If any of you are from the South, I need your opinion on this. They went to a honky tonk bar, right? Now, sorry if you're not from the South or you're from Europe and you're like, what the fuck is he talking about right now? Just bear with me, right? I need to know this. If you're from the South, tell me about this. So, the band, Sans, all go to this honky tonk, right? Wait, is that Pyro? Did you just... Was that Pyrocynical with 100 gifted subs? Why does it say 100 gifted Pyrocynical? Fucking hell, man. If that's true. Hey, man, how's it going? I watched your new video, and I was waiting with bated breath to see my cameo, and fucking hell, you put me fucking 3 hours in, you bastard. Fuck you. No, it was a great video. I really enjoyed it. It actually inspired my D&D campaign. I looked up the wiki for the game and read through loads of the missions. It was loads of inspiration for my D&D. Thank you for including me. If that is Pyrocynical, anyone can put any name they want, I think, on the gifted subs. But yeah, either way, we're at a honky tonk. If you're from the South, listen up, because I need your opinion. For those of you that don't know, honky tonk is like a bar where people go and they dance around, and there's like incredibly talented musicians all playing absolutely sick, like amazing country music. Like, they are just like the most talented motherfuckers you've ever seen, right? Like, it was kind of like, it was worrying knowing that we had to play a gig in the same city the next day, because I was like, oh god, if everyone in Nashville's a fucking incredible musician like this, we're fucked. Anyway, the boys all go, sans me, to a honky tonk, and it's like they're asking for recommendations, right? And at one point, Joe goes up and he's like, I want to do a recommendation. Joe's a massive Johnny Cash fan, right? He goes up and he says for the recommendation, he puts $5 in the cup and he says, can we get Ring of Fire? And the guy goes, yeah, you sure? And he goes, yes, I want Ring of Fire. And he goes, okay. And they start playing Ring of Fire, and everyone leaves the dance floor, right? And Joe is on his own, dancing on the dance floor. Everyone goes and sits down, and there's a woman across the bar, sits here like this. just fucking shaking her head at Joe. And we have conspiracy theories. We don't understand why this happened. If anyone's from the South, please explain is it like a Johnny Cash thing? Joe came up with the conclusion that this might be like a cool country club, a country like bar, you know, for cool, it's like for like law-abiding country music, and like Johnny Cash is like a criminal country or something. I don't know. It was weird. We tried to look it up. I'm from the South and I don't know. Probably because Johnny Cash is the most tourist thing. That's the thing. They were playing other mainstream country music. It was just they weren't playing Johnny Cash. So she's just a Karen. No, but they were all pissed off. Probably because he's British. Look, okay, you don't bring xenophobia in. I don't think they knew Joe was British. I'm from Nashville and I don't know. Okay. Is this some kind of conspiracy? Did we go to some weird honky tonk where they hate Johnny Cash? What is that about? I don't think the Southerners like Johnny Cash. Oh, okay. Johnny Cash is overplayed, maybe too mainstream. See, that's what I was saying, but apparently no. Oh, thank you for the $20. Ocubler, thank you for the $20. Yeah, it's not respected. It's probably just because he's British. Okay, so I'm getting you're making me not like Nashville, guys. What the hell? I thought it was just friendliness. I thought it was just they were just like it was like criminal country. It was a word I heard thrown around. I don't know if that's a thing, but anyway. So we played the show in Nashville, and you'll never guess who fucking turns up. It's your girls, the two on the plane. They're fucking there. They're fucking there. At the end of the show, I say, look, I invited two people from the plane. If they're here, can you speak up? And I hear these two people at the back go, "Wah!" And it's fucking them. They came. Legends. Anyway, we couldn't stay in Nashville for long after that. So we hopped on the bus, which, by the way, the bus this time I much preferred. The bus is sick. Let me tell you about our crew, who I'm actually seeing in 2 days. For those of you that don't know, I'm flying out to Chicago. literally not tomorrow, the next day, on Monday. Oh, Tuesday, sorry. I'm flying out to Chicago for Lollapalooza. So, yeah. I don't really stop, chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, the American tour group, we have Ben, who he's our tour manager. He is absolutely sick. He's so cool, and we were all, I don't know if Ben even knew this, so apologies, Ben, if you're finding out this first time. We were all calling him Handsome Ben, because he's just an incredibly handsome man. He's always wears these sleeveless shirts with these tattoos, and he's just always got this massive grin, and he's Wilbur stay-at-home challenge failed. Makes it sound like I'm on a house arrest. But yeah, Ben is sick, and he always does this thing where he'll like walk in, and the way he'll like try and get everyone's attention, he'll just go and we love it, and he always goes, classic is his thing. Anyway, we're Ben, we're John, who's like this rugged rugged like West Coast, Northwest, Pacific Northwest, there we go, I got it in the end, Pacific Northwestern American, red-blooded. He loves nature and going on hikes, and he's all about preservation of American like the freedom to roam and go through the national parks and stuff. That's John. He's the sound guy. We have DD, who's the exact opposite end. He's East Coast. He's this absolutely lovely guy. He was my go-to for just opinions on the show, because no matter what, he would just come to me and be like, "Oh man, Wilbur, that note you held at the end of Sex Cells, brilliant." I'd be like, "Oh, DD, thank you so much." We had Michael, the lighting guy, who, by the way, remember all these names, they're coming up. We had Michael, the lighting guy, who literally didn't say much to me the entire tour until right at the end, and I'll tell the story because it's very funny. But Michael was just based. He just got on with it and was just nice, and he just carried on and just vibed around. And then on the trumpets, Lou Hatev, thank you for the 5. On the trumpets, we had my boy Alan, who we all love and miss, and we're so excited to see in a couple of days. Alan is just great. There's no special unique quirk to Alan that I can tell you for like story reasons. Obviously there are unique quirks to Alan, but nothing that's like a story worth telling. The best thing about Alan is he's just so good at vibing out with us. He's such a good vibe, and he fits in with the band so well. We love Alan. You're going to hear a lot more about Alan going forward in the future. We don't want to lose Alan. If you're hearing that, Alan, ask for more money. Lumiescent Luna, I think, with the 5. Anyway, we hop on the bus, and I get the little special room with a desk, which is useful because we have to edit some sorry videos, which doesn't go very well. We very quickly learn, me and Elodie, that we... Oh, Elodie's there! I forgot to mention. Elodie is doing camera. Sylph Sagewing, thank you for the 10. Elodie is doing camera on the journey. She's there, and she's also editing the sorry videos. Anyway, we hop on the bus, and we head off to Atlanta, Georgia. And now, I've never been to Atlanta, Georgia. I've never been to Tennessee either. And I was very surprised to see how just huge it was. I was expecting like a bit of a city. No, this was a fucking metropolis. It's just loads of skyscrapers, and I was playing Shaky Knees Festival which feels like a fucking year ago, but it was only a month and a half ago. Yeah, we were playing. Sorry if I'm missing your gifted subs, by the way. I'm struggling to keep up. I'm suffering from success right now, but thank you. If you're sending gifted subs, Kasu Meekin, thank you for the 5. Anyway, we get to Atlanta, Georgia, and we basically do we have a little walk around the festival, get to know it, and then we go off. We have to go to bed, and we wake up the next day to play this festival slot. We're playing 2 p.m. on main stage. We get out there, 3,500 people show up according to security, and I'm shitting myself because that's the most people I've ever performed for, right? I would like to add as well, I've got a spreadsheet of all of the shows that we've played, and that fucking spreadsheet I want to share because I'll share it after our final tour of this year, the Wake Up and It's Over tour. But currently, this year alone, we have sold 62,700 tickets, which is ridiculous. The fact that you guys that's more than the people who are watching this stream right now. That is... Wait, is it? Yeah, that is 10,000 more. That is ridiculous, chat. To the idea that I could even sell 1,000 tickets, let alone 62 times that amount, and that we're not even finished yet. We've got like 20 more shows to go. I can't thank you enough, and that money all goes back into making our shows bigger and better, and we hope that next time we play a tour, we can have a fucking massive screens and shit. You guys are amazing, and I'm trying to pay it forward as much as I can. I'm sorry, I'm just so busy. Anyway, we show up to this show. Also, that number I ascertain through Wilbertism. Thank you for the 5. That number I ascertain through asking security guards at festivals as well. So festivals, it's one of those ones where you can like walk in, you can like come and go as you please. I ask security guards after. So we played, and it was by far our best show. I had all my friends there. It was Quackity came and he fucking loved it. It was spectacular. It was a really, really great night, and we had Ted there, Ted Niverson. He watched it, and he got to see Portrait of a Blank Slate live, which he would then be directing a music video for the next day. It was sick. It was absolutely spectacular, and I had a really good time, and we nailed it. I think if you want to watch back any Lovejoy shows, watch back the ones from the Nova tour. Hanging out with not the majority, but like I'd spent a little bit of the tour chatting to Marshall, Techno Dad, and I was very excited to see him for this show in San Francisco, because San Francisco was the last place I hung out with Technoblade. Me and your boy chilled out and had a really nice time in San Francisco, and to be back there was a bit of a mixed bag for me, because Techno had passed, and I would have loved to have him to be at this show. That was the obvious one. The next one was Techno Dad actually couldn't come in the end. He felt very ill, but he managed to get some of the merch, which was good. And in his place, Techno's extended family and friends were still there. And then on top of that, we were losing Elodie. Elodie was going home, which we were really sad about because she'd been with us the whole time, and we were just feeling really melancholy. Hold on, I can show you a video.